you're ready. You want to go all in, to be bold, to have an outfit so obviously match a Disney character that there's no mistaking it. We're talking borderline cosplay here. Then you've come to the right place. Welcome to Travel Dress Code. Let's look the part. Welcome back to your go-to channel for planning your vacation wardrobe with a stylish and Disney twist. Before I proceed, I should probably qualify one of my previous comments. Cosplay is not authorized at Disney parks, nor is it encouraged by this YouTube channel. In fact, anyone over 13 is not allowed to wear a costume at all. This is actually the origin of Disneybounding, as Miss K, hoping to dress up for her Disney vacation and becoming aware of the no costume policy, wanted to find a way to demonstrate her spirit and creativity through outfits inspired by Disney characters, who she hoped to emulate. We'll do the same with another great Disneybounding idea today. There are some opportunities to actually don a costume at the Disney parks.
Almost. There are a few provisos, a couple of quid pro quos.
Like?
Halloween after-hours events, for instance, allow adults to wear costumes, and some D23 and Destination D conferences actually have cosplay and other Disney-inspired outfit contests. But the main rule is in place to ensure no guest can be mistaken for a park character that would participate in meet and greets or sign books. But that gives you tremendous leeway as you start looking around for clothing that can closely mimic the colors, patterns, and features of your inspiration character. So keep it close, but have some obvious major differences, such as short sleeves or shorts instead of longer alternatives like jackets or pants, or hats to represent masks or hair colors, or... Didn't you already do an episode on that? Yeah, we did. So today we're picking up from our previous episode where we discussed incorporating a subtle plaid outer shirt to represent your inspiration character. But pushing further in this episode, we're going straight for the good stuff and talking about the overt, no doubt about it, that guy is dressed just like and so on and so forth, the conspicuous outer shirt. And as this is part 2, what's happening? No. Fashion Extra, because it's part 2. I get it. Funny.
Anyway.
The discussion of picking the right outer shirt for your upcoming Disney vacation is important to remember the recommendations from part 1, including identifying the shirt brand that works well for your body type and shape. This will help you tremendously as you set out on the hunt for the right outer shirt, but this time for something a bit more on the nose that evokes the design qualities of the character right away. Ideally, you'll still find something that you can bring back to your daily wardrobe and look incredible. And with that in mind, let's get going. We mentioned last time that there are a lot of, shall we say, plain shirts for many of the Disney characters out there. But there are still some iconic shirts or color combinations to choose from that might actually be replicable in the real world, especially if properly paired with some other outfit components that we've already discussed. As you begin your search, be ready for the long haul. Finding something so specific will inevitably lengthen your search as you come across tons and tons of shirts that just might work, but you aren't sure if they're the best pick. I recommend getting some images of a few different shirts that you think will work well enough to capture what you're trying to represent, and then comparing to see which shirt works best. This method may require you to take pictures of shirts at a store, so you'll have to decide your own comfort level with that. Sorting through the nearly endless abyss that we call the internet might get frustrating at times, but stick with it, and I'm certain that you will find something that captures every element you're going for. You may, however, find exactly what you're looking for, just not in your size, or from an unfamiliar brand or an unfamiliar website, leaving you unsure of how it will fit or if it will even arrive. You may also find something that fits perfect but falls well outside your price range. For all of these reasons, it will be helpful if you identify your outfit inspiration well ahead of your trip and commit to searching for the clothing over a long period of time. With this amount of lead time, you could stumble upon a sale, and you can maximize your opportunity for finding the best match. If you're struggling to find something, then I have a couple of recommendations. First, Roosevelt's is an apparel company that revolves around pop culture and has several collaborations with Disney and Pixar. And while a shirt from Roosevelt's won't necessarily mimic the clothing from your character inspiration, it does give you a very overt way to show off your Disney spirit with a pretty well-designed shirt. My next recommendation is to expand your search to a less familiar brand or a size up from your preferred size. And if you find the right pattern for a low price, be willing to get that shirt altered. That's exactly the approach I took when putting together this episode's Disneybounding outfit. And as this outfit was in preparation for a visit to Epcot's International Flower and Garden Festival, I thought, what better way to capture the spirit of that festival than to imagine a world flush with color, life, and animated creatures? So for this episode, we challenged ourselves with mimicking Bert's Jolly Holiday suit from the 1964 film Mary Poppins. I'm not gonna lie, this one was tough.
Do not tell me. It can't be done.
Yes, sir, Mr. President. What I meant was, this one was the perfect choice to illustrate all of the potential steps involved in picking out an acceptable, overtly representative outer shirt. We tried our old reliable routines by first searching for our brand and color scheme, and while there were a few contenders early in the process, nothing quite captured exactly the whimsical nature of Bert's heavily styled blazer. And while I don't specifically exclude polo-style shirts, I was really only looking for a button-down top because I was seeking to emulate that button-down look of the blazer. So I dropped the brand criteria and simply started looking for a shirt that matched the color scheme. Little did I know I would have to be so specific about the direction of the stripes I wanted on my shirt. That was unless I was content to dress as Where's Waldo. After several weeks of searching, both in stores and online, I came across a shirt I thought captured the color scheme and playful mood of the inspiration character. Additionally, I felt like if I wanted, wear the shirt on other occasions. Amazingly, I found the shirt in my size, but it was from a brand that I don't normally wear. And as expected, it did not fit me in a way that I thought was flattering to my body type and size. In comparison with my preferred brand, I was right. This brand was cut quite a bit wider than I typically wear my shirts. So I continued through the process, and it was off to the local alteration shop we went. This is a great way to take inexpensive clothing, such as an eBay or yard sale find, and any other shirt that you must have but doesn't fit, and turn it into something that's basically made just for you. As I awaited the completion of the alterations, it was time to complete the outfit with some components that were actually pretty easy to find. I found some off-white pinstripe pants that effectively looked white in pictures and from a distance, but still had a high-quality, fashionable look up close. I incorporated a visible undershirt that matched Bert's bow tie, and even found some great teal socks that matched those socks he showed off during the penguin dance. Finally, some white, comfortable walking shoes and a white hat finished off the outfit. And the last minute, I threw on a blue lanyard and a blue virus mask for some extra color and to comply with the rules, and had an outfit I was pretty excited to wear. And here it is! Yes! Here it is, after the alterations and all, an outfit that closely mimics Bert's jolly holiday attire, but without being so exact that it constitutes a costume. The striped shirt, white pants, and blue accents were unmistakable, even to other guests who frequently greeted me as Bert. And now, I had a shirt custom fit to me that I could wear elsewhere for another outing, or as a Disney legend.
So, do you think it works?
Well, let's ask our officially unaware celebrity sponsor, John Stamos, what he thinks.
Let me just say, have mercy.
Thank you, John Stamos. I couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you for joining us for this episode of Travel Dress Code. If you liked what you saw here today, please subscribe to get updated when we release our future videos. Like the video and share with others to help them in their wardrobe planning. If you're thinking about a Disney vacation, contact our sponsors at dappertravels.com, a veteran-owned travel agency specializing in Disney vacations, and they know how to travel in style. And finally, if you know where this picture was taken at the resort, let us know in the comments and get a shout out in the next episode.
And congratulations to our viewer, Heather Hoyle, for correctly answering where this image appears in the parks. It is at the Maharaja Jungle Trek at Disney's Animal Kingdom Park.
Make sure you join us next time as we continue our series, making you the beautiful people in the brochure.